Here we go, man. Back with a video here. I'm gonna break down the Mavs struggles and why, people say this Kyrie Luka thing not working, right? And why Dallas now lost 6 of 7 games, 4-11 with Kyrie and Luka. And a lot of the issue is, to me, like they lost to the Hawks by 2. I just rewatched that game today, to see what the problem was. It's only a 1-point game going to the fourth, and ended up only being a 2-point game. Dallas could have won it or tied. So let's go about that play. The play was terrible, first of all. The first option, here's the problem. This is the main problem with the whole Dallas situation. Kid has got to be a man and man up and let Kyrie know this is Luka's team, right? It's been Luka's team for the last 5 seasons. You're a newbie. You know what I'm saying? Instead, Jason Kidd, he's getting involved with these egos. He doesn't know how to coach personality. So he's getting involved with these egos, and he's trying to share, and that's why they play like that. If you notice, they play, Jason Kidd is trying to share, Jason Kidd is trying to share, what's the word I'm looking for? He's trying to share the game, the clutch opportunities. That's what I'm looking for. He's trying to share the clutch opportunities. And that's why sometimes they play like that. If you look at them, it's Kyrie turn, it's Luka turn. So you can't do that. All clutch plays, when the game is on the line, should be drawn up for Luka, period. So he drew it up for Irving last night. Atlanta covered the inbound well, didn't let Irving get the ball. So now, seconds running out on the inbound, they got to throw it into Luka, who's in the corner, and shoots a fadeaway at the buzzer. Terrible. It's 1 point on the clock. Luka up top, screen and roll, step back, bang. We're going to live with this result. He hit it, we win. He missed, we live with it. But that's what it's got to be. And that's what it was last year, and it worked so well, and they had success. They made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, and that's the difference between Kyrie and Brunson. Kyrie wants to, and I love Kyrie, but I think he also wants to, show that, he can lead a team too. He got something to prove. Playing for a contract, we get all that. But he got to pick his spots. You know what I'm saying? He had a great game last night, 41. But it's that last play where it should have been drawn up to Luka. And I give Kid credit for last night because he actually played the rotation that he should be playing all along. You know what I'm saying? He played JaVale McGee had 23 minutes, and when he plays, he produces. He played McGill and Wood at the same time a lot. Wood played 30 minutes finally. Luka and Kyrie both played 40, and that's what you got to do. That's a rating time. You know what I'm saying? I think in the fourth quarter they also didn't get stops where he wanted to. So at key situations where they should have got a stop, they didn't. I felt like Atlanta was one of the easiest teams to guard because Trey Small. You know what I'm saying? So it's really no, I don't know. But also, the Mavericks offense is much better when Luka's leading offense, and here's why. Kyrie doesn't, to no fault of his own, he doesn't know these players like that. You know what I'm saying? He's still getting to know them. It's a learning process. He's played 19, 20 games in Dallas Mavericks uniform. He don't know these guys. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know them, you don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? So Kyrie is looking for a shot every time, and rightfully so. He's pretty much unguardable, but he didn't pass it until he's forced to pass it. And like times in the game yesterday, even though he hit the shot, he could have got easy layups or lobs from McGee, layups for Woods or whatever, because they was open, but he doesn't trust these guys, so he doesn't give it to them. Luka trusts these guys. Luka has played all season with him last year. So that's the only thing, and that's why, they missed Jalen Brunson because Jalen Brunson didn't have an ego. You know what I'm saying? He picked his fault. He understands it was Luka's team. And if Kyrie can understand that, this team can go far. But they got to get together. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 games to go. They need all three of them. For some reason, the Mavs talking about shutting them down, which doesn't make sense to me. But yeah. So half of it's Kid. Some of it's Kyrie learning, still adjusting. Luka is also getting adjusted to Kyrie. Luka is really, let me tell you something. Luka is sacrificing the most because damn well Luka don't want them balls. It's been Kyrie Luka's played 15 games, right? 13 of them games have came down to the last 30 seconds of the game. Was decided the last 30 seconds of the game or less. 13 of them games, and about 9 of them games, Kyrie got the last shot. Damn well Luka doesn't want to give up that last shot. So I think he's adjusted a lot. You know what I'm saying? He sacrificed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I felt a different result if Luka get them shots too. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, he will kick. You know what I'm saying? He don't just kick when he has to. Luka had 17 assists a couple games ago. I think he had 8 last night, 12 the game before. He's always getting his assists, so he's kicking. You know what I'm saying? And he can score the best of them. Yeah, does Luka need to play some defense? Yeah, I be yelling at him all the time, but here's the thing. Jason Kidd doesn't hold him accountable. He needs a coach that's going to hold him accountable. You know what I'm saying? And then the others are not stepping up. Reggie Bullock, he might hit 5 today and won't hit 5 for the next 5 games. Hardaway, he might get hot tonight. He won't get hot for the next 3-4 games. That's why Wood should be in there all the time. Hardy, it's tough, but it's hard to play him because Kyrie and Luka they require so many minutes, and Hardy is a point guard. He needs that rock in his hand, so it's hard, and you can't play him and Kyrie together because that's way too small. You know what I'm saying? So he's stuck in a hard raw place. But I think 3 games ago, they got to really set the table and reevaluate this Kyrie situation. Do you really want Kyrie? And just Kyrie, Kyrie used to have that ball in his hand, so what I'm saying, it's a tough adjustment for him too. But he's doing well at the adjustment, I believe. He's making an adjustment. He just got to learn his players a little bit more. And Kid got to be better than a stretch, man, because, what I'm saying, he's got to be better. Make a solid stand on it. We're going to Luka. We're going to live and die with Luka. But we've been living down with Luka. Let's keep living and dying with Luka. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie get mad at that, then, it is what it is. But Kyrie, he's not selfish, so he ain't going to get mad if the game turns on wins. A lot of games, 13 of them games came down to the last shot. The 1-2 times they couldn't even get a shot off. Like, that should never happen. Last night, I think they should have called another timeout or something, then take that shot, Luka. But he was forced because, that's where the inbound went. It's only 1.8. But got to get up a shot. But it was really drawn for Kyrie, and I think, So the Mavs, what I'm saying, as much as people think defense is a problem, which it is an issue, but it's not their main problem. They've been in every game. They're not getting stops, or they're not getting, more importantly, they're not getting scores when they need to. You know what I'm saying? That Philly game, it was tied. They went 3-4 possessions with no scores. They went 3 of them possessions with no shots. You can't come down and turn the ball over. You know what I'm saying? Good teams don't do that. That's my take on the Mavs. I think if they don't shut them down, they'll win these 3. They'll win the play-in. They'll win the tiebreaker over Utah and get in the play-in. I don't have OKC winning out. They got a 2 tough schedule left. But we'll see. Stay tuned.